And now for our Link-O-Loon Monkey, and a lot of fun working with 660s and Link-O-Loons and stuff, especially 660s, because we'll get to twist it. We're going to start, I've got two 5-inch rounds, both blown up to about 3 inches or so. And the reason I use two is because when we go around the 6-inch head, if you twist a single 5-inch and a half, it's going to be really tight and difficult. By tying two together, it gives you a lot more room. So we're going to tie those together. And you've got that extra space in between them so we can reach around that big 660 or 646 if you're using Qualitex. That'll be our eyes. I've got a 12-inch Link-O-Loon, and I've chosen orange, bright happy colors just to make it fun. This will be the body of our monkey, and I've blown it up to about 9 or 10 inches. It's just round. You can go over however big you want with it. I've got 3 orange 360s, all with about a 4-inch tail on the end of those. Those are going to be our arms and legs and tail. And then I've got an orange 660 with about 4 or 5 inches uninflated on it. That's going to be our head. That's going to be the really fun part, twisting that. And you'll notice that I have 2 uninflated balloons and a balloon straw laying here. There's a reason for that. You can transform any round balloon, 11 or 12-inch round balloon, into a Link-O-Loon, and the advantage you can get with that is they don't make printed Link-O-Loons, but they do make printed round balloons. So what you do is, if you take, I use a balloon straw, whatever you use to stuff your balloons, stick it up inside of the 11-inch round, and then take a 12-inch clear Link-O-Loon and then stuff the printed balloon into the clear Link-O-Loon. There we go. Get that just right up inside there. Put the straw aside, and then when you go to inflate it, you just inflate the balloon on the inside. And as you can see, once you do that, now whatever balloon is on the inside shows through the clear Link-O-Loon, and you've created a happy birthday, happy anniversary, over the hill, whatever message balloon that can be the body of your animal. And so now if you're making a monkey, he can say happy birthday all over his tummy. I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to stick with the orange. I just wanted you to see that. So we're going to start with the real fun here. Start with a 660. And of course, when you're working the bigger balloons, and of course the bigger they are, the more you want to use this rule. You want to make sure that your balloons are soft, because they've got so much farther to stretch to get to the middle. If they're really tight, you're going to have issues. Start by twisting off about a 4 or 5-inch bubble at the beginning, and then we're going to make a slightly smaller bubble, because this one is going to be a pinch twist. So make that into a pinch twist. For those of you with smaller hands, I'm sorry, not much I can help you with there. Make another bubble that's going to be the monkey's head. Same monkey head we've been making all along, just on a grander scale. And then we need one more pinch twist for the other ear. You want it to be about the same size as this first ear. If one ear just ends up bigger than the other, tell them he's a boxer and a cauliflower ear or something, I don't know. Okay, now's where the real fun begins, because just like our other monkey, we're going to need to take and twist all 3 of these together into a giant pinch twist sort of thing to make your monkey's head. If you have difficulty making the pinch twist, you're really going to have fun with this. Maybe you can get someone to help you. I don't know if that would help or not. It might just be more in the way than anything. Once you get your hand up in there, under both ears, squeeze them together, and then just bring all that around. A time or two to lock it in place. Straighten the ears and the head up. And presto, a giant monkey head. Now obviously we've got the Link-O-Loon body, so we don't need a body. All we need is a little short, small bubble for the neck. Let the air out of the end of this. And then reach over and grab your Link-O-Loon. And I'm going to go ahead to save a knot, because when you tie these big balloons, rounds and the 660s and stuff, the knots tend to get kind of bulky. So instead of tying a knot in there and then tying it to this, if you just tie them together, that eliminates one knot, and then it's not quite as bulky. There we go, so we've attached his head. He's a little wobbly now. Kind of makes a great little bobblehead monkey there. But once we attach his arms, we'll do that here in a minute, that'll stabilize his head. Now, this is where you're going to see the benefit of tying two 5-inch rounds. If I just took one 5-inch round and tried to split it, it's going to be a lot smaller and a lot tighter. Well, now I've got to come all the way around this big 660 bubble here, and that is a big bubble. So by having the two 5-inch rounds tied together, I've got a lot more flexibility. And those are quite easily. So you might get some nice big silly bug eyes. Makes him a little more comical. Of course, you can blow the eyes a little smaller if you like, if you don't want them to be quite that big. That's just a personal preference thing. I like big bug eyes. I just like things so kind of goofy. Okay, now we're going to make his arms. Pretty basic arms, because we're working the 360s here. We're going to start by making a pinch twist on the end of your 360. Then we're going to take our monkey. We're going to take that pinch twist and twist it into the base of his neck. Put that in place there. Then you're going to come out a little less than halfway. We're going to twist off an arm. Then we're going to make a small pinch twist. And then two fold twists. Use two hands, and they're going to be about 2-3 fingers wide. Just like that. Then if you're really lucky and gauged it just right, you've got just enough left for his other arm. If it comes out a little bit long, squeeze it out to the end, make a small bubble, and then lock that in there. And instead of popping that small bubble off, we bring it around in front of his arms and tuck it down inside there, like that. That'll help keep his arms kind of open for later when you put a vase or flowers or whatever you want him to be holding if he's going to be holding something. That's another thing with Link-O-Loon. They're great for holding stuff, for delivery pieces, for center top, table centerpieces, decorations, and stuff like that. And we're going to set him aside for the moment and grab the two remaining 360s so we can make his legs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take and tie the ends of these two together, just like that. Okay, now that we've got the two of those tied together, we're going to go ahead and start by making a small pinch twist out of the end of one of them. Then we're going to make another small pinch twist out of the other end. And then like his hands, his feet are just going to be a real simple loop twist or fold twist. So make a little bigger than you made his hands. A loop there, about 4 fingers wide out of one of them. Switch to the other one and repeat that so you've got obviously 2 feet. You don't want him to have just 1 foot, he looks a little weird there. Okay, now once you've got your 2 feet there, we're going to make his legs. So come back about 4 or 5 inches, make a bubble, and then make a pinch twist in one of them. And then repeat that process in the other. Then come back about another 4 or 5 inches out of each and just go ahead and twist the two of them together like that. And then again, you're going to need one more pinch twist out of each one. And you're going to make his bottom. One out of the other one. You're going to need one of these for his tail. The other we're just going to pop off. Remove that. I'm going to take that and just wrap that around a couple of times to secure that in. And then the piece left over will be his tail. Get a little bit of shape there. Then we're going to grab our monkey. And then, of course, because it's a Link-O-Loon, we had 2 attach points. We used one to attach his head. We have the other one still on the bottom. And we're just going to twist that into 2 pinch twists there. the end of his legs. And he's a little wobbly, so again what you can do is you'll take the big balloon that you've wrapped in there and wrap it around the 2-pin twist a couple of times. Every time you wrap it in, it's going to pull it a little tighter, remove some of that excess out of there, so it'll sit a little bit snugger. He won't wobble quite so bad. And once you've got him in there, straighten his legs up. Make sure his feet are on the tops of his legs so he doesn't walk backwards when he stands up. And you've got a Link-O-Loon Monkey. Now he kind of sticks up a little bit. Once you put your flowers in here, that'll pull him down because he really makes a really nice face. But there you go, a Link-O-Loon Monkey.